So I've purchased a new handheld gaming console. This is the X12 Plus. It comes with 16GB memory and it's a 7-inch large screen games console. With Street Fighter logo at the front. I wonder if it'll play Street Fighter. Yes, it does. Does it play any good? No, it doesn't. And on the back of the box, it's the X8. Okay. Let's get this over and done with. And that's the console. Let's pull you out. Put you to one side. And let's see what's in the box. Horrible plastic insert. You. Headphones. Cheap and nasty. Charging cable. Do you think that will come in handy? I'll give you a hint. Yes, because there's no battery to this unit. Audio and visual cables. Wouldn't like to use them. It might blow up the world. And it says game. Let's hope there's no copyright for the actual company called Game, which is certainly not going to be no more. Matters needing attention. Okay. This section is for the users to use the player correctly to ensure that the performance of the player is good. Please read carefully and comply. Okay. Do not seriously hit the main engine. Okay. Please do not touch benzene dilutes and other chemicals. Okay. Please keep away from strong magnetic and electric fields. Would this be handy in a nuclear attack, though? That's the question. Please avoid direct light or heating appliances. Please do not dismantle, repair, or modify by yourself. Please do not use the player or earphones when cycling or motorbike to avoid danger. Do not listen at high volume to avoid adverse effects on your hearing. Okay. Because I want to save my eyesight, I am not going to read all this. However, I will show you the games console. And we all know where this is going, don't we? Let's put you over there. And what we've got here is a Nintendo Switch PlayStation P Vita knockoff clone. And I've got to say it's probably one of the worstest things I've ever held in gaming peripherals that I've ever owned. Let's have a look from the left and work our way to the right. So the control D-pad, the inserts are quite catchy, so you could probably hurt yourself if you carried on using repetitive strain injury on this control pad, which is clearly a knockoff of the original PlayStation control mechanism. It's got a weird clicking sound. It sounds really bad. It's not as bad as the sound of the actual unit, believe you me. The analog nub or controller, you could quite simply, it's just, see how it just springs back? Yeah, this is not going to be great. And obviously we've got the escape button, which hopefully would escape me from using this unit. On the back, we've got the L button, which looks like it's got a little play on it already. However, this is a second-hand console, so I'll leave that and let that rest. However, it kind of like, that's not really been molded correctly into that position. We've got, I'm not sure what that's for. It doesn't really say, and I can't be bothered to go and look at the manual. Audio, obviously you've got some sort of charging cable. I don't know what that's for. That's potentially for an SD card. Volume up, volume down. Obviously you've got the on and off switch, which we'll come to in a second, and then another shoulder button. Again, it's got a little bit of play in it already, and that hasn't been molded correctly into the slot. Build quality, as you can tell, is not great, and it says it's a portable multimedia player, and it's a 16 gig. Like to know what I think of it straight away. It's really light. There's no battery in this whatsoever. So whether or not somebody's took it out and used it for something else, I don't know, because I purchased this used. On the right hand side, oh, more joy. So the Y, X, B and A buttons are got this small uncomfortable feeling to them. Again, they've got this like sharpness where if you was repetitively using it, you'd probably end up having no fingerprints, because it would just take off all the excess skin. Analog number 2 nub, and it's parallel size as well, so they're in line. Again, it's got this like weird plastically rubber type feeling, which is not that great. And then start and select, and that's your lot. In order to switch it on, you've got to use a cable. I am not making this up, I swear. I thought it was just the fact that it needed a good charge. It didn't. It just needs a good charge. Will it come on? Nope. Will it come on now? Oh, yes. We are rocking. Oh, dear. Charge and play. Yes, please. Apparently, it's got 10,000 games or something daft amount like that, but you wouldn't really want to be playing 10,000 of these games. I'll just quickly run through the Super Nintendo games that I'm used to or played in the past. DIR list, recent one list. Let's see what the recent ones are. So obviously the recent one has been Mortal Kombat 2 for the Super Famicom, which is basically the Super Nintendo here in the UK. Restart. I don't think I'll be able to get copyright infringement on this, because it is a 30-plus-year-old game. And I don't think Acclaim is still in business. That sounds like an ocean wave or something. Oh dear. What do I put myself through? Let's see if I can just square it. There we go. Yeah, I've got to keep the charging cable in, because otherwise the power will just go. See them there? They light up, trying to be a Nintendo Switch. I don't think the Nintendo Switch is plus and minus lights up. 500 years ago. Ooh, start. And my camera's battery's also going as well. This is not going to be this is going to be a very quick review. Come on, come on, come on. It's not very responsive, I'll be honest. It's not fair. I'm not going to say no more. Look, I'm after a gaming console that is retro for retro players. Obviously, mid-90s, maybe up to the Dreamcast era, maybe up to the PlayStation 2. This is the second time I've purchased a gaming console, and it's not turned out that well, mainly because it looks crap anyway. Right. If Little Mortal Kombat 2 has got anything to go by, the rest of it is equally crap. Donkey Kong Country 3, it does actually play not too badly. It's just that the controls are so unresponsive, it's on another level. And it's got this like weird dullness about it. I think the screen is probably all broke almost. It's like it needs to be, what's the word, calibrated correctly. If you're after a cheap and cheerful gaming console for the summertime, now autumn coming up to winter, this is not it. And I've got to be fair with everybody. If I was purchasing one of these new, I'd probably ask for a refund. Anyway, thanks for watching. And that's my review. In simple English, it's rubbish. See you soon.